Alright guys, welcome to Nexus TV. Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome. What a night. Arsenal did the unthinkable. Who among you guys would have believed that Arsenal was going to beat Real Madrid 3-0? Not even the seer of football will believe that this miracle is possible tonight. Me, myself, I did not even believe it that Madrid was going to fall to Arsenal. But from the beginning, I saw that Madrid was falling to fear. In all honesty, they were all dreadful, disgraced. Arsenal disgraced them. They were all humiliated today. You can see the humiliation in their faces or on their faces. How can this happen? This is the most beautiful football story we've ever read. And we are all lucky to be part of those that are writing it. So if you are watching this video, leave your own mark in the comment section below. Do you believe, or were you at any point believing that Arsenal was going to deal with Madrid like this? No, I don't believe I'm going to get so many comments from this video, because I see nobody really believed this was going to happen. At some point in the game, when I noticed what Real Madrid was playing, and of course, if you watch that game, you will see that Real Madrid was dreadful tonight. Nothing happened from them. Saka had them in his pocket. Not even Saka first. Saka had them in his pocket though, but Declan Rice. Whoa! What a player! Declan Rice. Magician. The magic worked. Please don't play audio. I'm talking to my people. The magic worked. Real Madrid was actually dreadful tonight. Nothing really came out from them. The performance today was not real at all. It was not real. Nothing real came from that football activities. Let's call it football activities. It was just like Real Madrid were doing tourism like they were like tourists, you know, just like Eunice will say. Real Madrid, he said that Sancho was touring on the pitch. Real Madrid all were touring today. We saw it. They were not playing well. What happened to Real Madrid? That takes me back to my first point. They were down to fear. You remember what happened to them last week when we were all like, there was speculation flying that about five stars from Real Madrid might not play the game. Rudiger, Vinicius Jr., Jude Bellingham, and Kylian Mbappe, and is it Vinicius? Have I called Vinicius? I don't know if I've called Vinicius, but there was speculation flying that those boys were not going to play because of the celebration they did against Atletico Madrid. And all of a sudden, we heard that Rudiger was fined, Mbappe was fined, Jude Bellingham was fined, and some players were left without fines and without punishment. And those that were fined, their punishment was shifted forward so that they can be punished when convenienced for Real Madrid. But tonight, the fear that made Real Madrid fall so hard to bring those guys into the game still happened to them. That is why in life, you don't need to be afraid of anything. Whatever you see facing you as your fear, please just face it. At the end of it all, you might die and you might still live. You might as well live, you know. So face your fear. Real Madrid, they failed to face their fear today. And when talking about facing your fear, do you watch Bukayo Saka first 10 minutes into the game? He was a bit afraid of Rudiger. He was a bit afraid of Alaba, and he was not actually cutting into them. And I was like, if Saka can make just one move to see that these guys in front of him are not that good enough. They are good enough, don't get me wrong, but are not really on their A game tonight. He will do a thing. And guess what? Saka tried, as if he heard me. He tried and cut Alaba out of the game, and then he made the first cross. And of course, no Kai Havertz, no striker there. Martinelli was not really good today. He was not there to tap the ball into the net, and the cross just went wasted. But up from that moment, Saka was killing it. He was going past the defenders. He was cutting in. Do you see that dribbling that brought the second free kick that led to the second goal? Now let's talking about the second goal. Whew. Declan Rice, I wish I can have some touch of beans on you tonight. Madrid would have had enough to eat, you know. The free kick was killing, you know. It was A class, you know what I'm saying? A class, top free kick. Fabakotio was left with Kochos was left with nothing. He could not do anything. Ancelotti shot himself in the foot. So with his lineup, I'll come to that in a bit. But what a free kick from Declan Rice. This is coming from me getting so excited that Arsenal can do this. You know what I mean? It's not because Arsenal is loved by me. I don't love Arsenal. At least the banter still exists. I love them as like a team, but you know what I'm saying? But the banter still exists. We believe that Arsenal is always close to victory. They are not always victorious. But tonight shows that Arsenal can be victorious when they want to be victorious. They were victorious against the big boys. The king of the Europe, Real Madrid. And of course, as I said earlier, they were not real today. Because they were not real, Arsenal got real on them and they shoot their gun and they got them down. Arsenal gunned Madrid down tonight. I don't even know what I'm going to be using as the title of this video, but I know you should get a good title. Real Madrid fell to their own fear. You know what I mean? They fell straight to their own fear tonight. And it's sweet to see. Very, very sweet to see, because club like Real Madrid need to be dealt with like God. If you did not watch that game, please, I'm sorry, you missed it. You missed a lot. 3-0. Nobody believed Arsenal was going to even do a thing. Oh my God. Arsenal, thank you for making my night. I lost my voice. I was screaming in the hall because you know what I mean. Some guys were behind me and I was telling them that Arsenal can pull something wonderful out of this game because Real Madrid were not in it. Do you watch that game? Throughout the game, half field. Do you know? Half field. Real Madrid cannot do anything except for that Mbappe shot. Rodrigo Vinicius Jr. Why? What was that? You guys were dead off the game. You were dead off the game. You were not in the game at all. Vinicius Juniors and Rodrigo was not in the game. And it was not their fault. It was the fault of Ancelotti. How will he put Modric, Bellingham, and Camavinga, and who is the fourth person again? I've forgotten. I don't know. You know. The same time. Bench Modric. Modric will come when things are getting tough. To pull, that is normal miracle he always pull. And Jude Bellingham were played off position. That was why he could not do anything. You watch it, talking about midfield, Thomas Partey had all of them in his pockets. All the midfielders were all in Thomas Partey's pocket tonight. They were all in his pockets. And look at it. The end of it all, the last minute, Camavinga went to get red card. Red card. You know, they were all already angry, afraid of Arsenal. I don't know what a returning leg is going to be. But please, let me know in the comment section below. Is Madrid really out? Officially out of Champions League race? If they're out, let me know what you think in the comment section below, because this is 3-0 down to Real Madrid. Madrid is 3-0 down. And I can hands up now and say that, okay, Real Madrid, I am sorry. You can just as well give up and go home. Go home and focus on La Liga. Maybe you can still do something there because you still have enough chance to do something against the big boys there in Spain. So please, let me know in the comment section below. Is Madrid totally out of the game? Because this is Madrid. PSG beat them 4-0 and they came back to beat PSG and went all the way to win the Champions League. Is history going to repeat itself, or is Arsenal going to write a new history on Real Madrid? And I believe if Arsenal are able to go through, it means I can put my faith on them to beat every other person in the tournament and bring home the trophy. Not every other person. I'm seeing 3 people that are competing for the final: PSG, Barcelona, and Arsenal in this case, because for Arsenal to have this mind to deal with Real Madrid, humiliate Real Madrid in this manner, it means they can do it against anybody. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I'll come here again tomorrow to let you know what happened between PSG and Aston Villa. That is another big game to look out for. Let's see what happened. Is England going to pull it out again? If it's going to happen, we'll all see tomorrow. If it's not going to happen, we'll all see. And Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona. Tomorrow is a big day. So let's see what is going to happen. Today was a defining moment. And again, look at that. Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, 2-0, 2-1 to Inter Milan. Inter Milan favor, 2-1. Let's see. Bayern Munich still have a chance. But let's see. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who is coming back to win this Champions League? Is Arsenal going to go all the way? Let me know in the comment section below. Until I see you again today, tomorrow in a new video. Until then, stay on my channel. Bye bye. See you later.